What's going on, Mop Crew? It's that time of the week again for us too.
That was a quick one. That's a
Yeah,
quick one for you.
yeah. I'm getting the mop. If you didn't understand what he said, I'm getting the mop. All right. We're going to do some multicolored uh
Final Fantasy spoilers.
Final Fantasy spoilers. Maybe next week we can go over some monocolored stuff. How's that sound?
If not, just be on the lookout for those shorts.
Yes.
You know where to find them.
Yes. We're going to start with one of the cards that me and Trey were talking about. One. All right. Drake, if you want to go over this, by all means.
Hope Athesium. For a white and a blue, legendary creature, human wizard, lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gained this turn.
This
now,
goes well.
This is just disgusted.
Yeah, it goes well with another card in the blue section. We'll keep an eye out for a video with Trig's ugly mug in it, a short.
Hell yeah!
And he'll go over that. I'm going to talk about one of the cards that is being talked about all over the CEDH tables. Vivi Orinator, however the hell you say it. It's a 0/3 for 1 a blue and a red legendary creature wizard. 0. Add X mana of any combination of blue and or red, where X is Vivi's power. Activate this ability only once each turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Vivi, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. That's a mouthful. I think Wizards.
It is a mouthful.
I think Wizards just said, let's give it some stuff to go with non-creature spells, and give it mana to cast those non-creature spells. Mm-hmm. But we got to make them work for it. And they were probably like, let's make it 4 and add mana. No, make it 0.
They just said fuck it. Let's just make the community go ape shit.
Yeah. A character from Final Fantasy 16 here. Joshua Phoenix Dominant. It's a 1, a red, a white for a 3/4. When Joshua enters, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. I like that already. 3.
Yeah, Joshua's disgusting.
3 red and a white, tap him, exile him, return to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. Activate only as a sorcery. It flips into Phoenix, Warden of Fire. It's a legendary enchantment creature, Saga Phoenix, that has flying and lifelink. That's a 4/4. I already like that because I like Phoenixes in the game of Magic. Chapters 1 and 2. Rising Flame. Phoenix deals 2 damage to each opponent. Sounds good. And Flames of Rebirth. Return any number of target creatures with a total mana value of 6 or less from your graveyard, from your graveyard to the battlefield. Exile Phoenix, then return it to the battlefield. Transform front side up. So he turns back into Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I like it. Plenty of flavor for Phoenix. It's a great summon in the game. You see any other cards you like?
Ignis Scientia? Scientia? Is that how you pronounce
the
it? That one. Yeah, Ignis Scientia for one and a Simic, legendary creature, human advisor. When he enters the battlefield, or when he enters, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. I've come up with a new recipe for 1 in Simic. Tap, exile a top card from, or exile a card from a graveyard. If a creature card was exiled this way, create a food token.
That sounds
Now
good.
this one, it's really good. I like this. This is a fun card. I feel like if you were playing the 4th Doctor, this is a card you're gonna it's gonna go well in it. You get to find your land, get to exile, get some graveyard hate, and you get food tokens.
I think you need to find a commander that is in Bant, which is Simic plus white, and then you also run Samwise.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting.
And Mary or Pippin, whichever one that was that wanted the food.
Yeah, those are we're just getting disgusting shit right now.
Okay. We're going to talk about him. There are 15 different artworks of Sid, Timeless Artificer. We're gonna click on the Final Fantasy 7 one.
I was gonna say, are we getting the 7 one?
Yes, we're getting the 7 one. If I don't pull any, my friend, please, and you do, please let me have it.
Let me have 7.
Because I'm going to I am going to, as I'm cracking my 3 boxes, I'm going to be putting Sids in my book. I'm going to be cracking them at the shop. My boss, yes, I do work at Mythics Only now as their Magic the Gathering person. He offered me the job, and I thought I made the joke, hey, let me work for you. Let me be your Magic dude. I'll work for PAX. It's like, okay. But he's like, I'm actually gonna pay you. So that's what's up. I still have to learn the POS and all that because he wants me to be able to run the store if he's not there or something. So I am going to crack everything in store when I get the stuff. I will take my GoPro and my tripod and start cracking shit as I'm opening it. But Sid, Timeless Artificer, 2 and Azorius, which is white and blue, for a 4/4 legendary creature artifact or human artificer at uncommon. Artifact creatures and heroes you control get +1/+1 for each artificer and you control and each artificer in your graveyard. A deck can have any number of Sid cards named Sid. A deck may have any number of cards named Sid, Timeless Artificer, cycling for a white and a blue.
I'm telling you right now, all you need to do is just run we're going to make a Sid deck that's just 90 something Sids and just the minor amount of mana you're going to need.
Yeah. 60 Sids, 40 lands, 20 islands, 20 plains. Call it good.
And just call it a day. That's all you need.
There are 15 different versions. Don't ask me what version goes where, except for this one.
Which version goes where?
I know where this one goes. That's about it. I'm thinking this one goes to 16. All right. We're going to talk about some artifacts as well. The colorless spells, I should say. The one everybody loves is this one, the Buster Sword. Since Trig is the newest Final Fantasy player, I'll let him read it.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just looking at something real quick.
You're good. You're good.
The line I'm looking for is
Hold up, you broke up. The line you're looking for is what?
The Buster's the one that kept me out of handcuffs. The line I'm looking for is the Buster's the one that kept me out of handcuffs. The Buster Sword. For 3 colorless mana, artifact equipment, equipped creature gets +3/+2. Whenever a equipped creature does combat damage to a player, draw a card, then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana cost less than or equal to the damage without paying its mana cost. So yeah, this Buster will definitely keep you out of handcuffs from land fucked.
Yeah,
because you're gonna have fun.
this is the equivalent of Sword X and Y. It just pumps a little bit bigger and it doesn't give protection. Um, it essentially says, do the 2 things. You give this to Cloud, X Soldier. Excuse me.
The Buster brought me back.
You you give this to Cloud, X Soldier. He's hitting for 7. You're getting all the effects. You're getting all the effects on Cloud. It's awesome.
Yeah, they purposely left that out so people could go fucking spend their money on it.
Okay. Atir and Prewin.
Perwin?
I don't know how to say that.
Perwin? Perwin? Yeah, I like Perwin. Perwin's fine. Oh god, this is disgusting.
Hold on. Go.
Han, say what?
Go ahead. Read.
R-Tier and Perwin. For 6, legendary artifact equipment, a crypt creature has base power and toughness XX, where X is your life total.
That's broke.
5 to equip. This is a fuck you, I'm ending the game card. Or this is a fuck you, I'm losing my friend's card.
Or it's both.
¿Por qué no es dos? Why not both? Yeah, that's definitely that's a friendship ender card.
What's this? World map. It's a 1-drop artifact. 1, tap it, sack it. Search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it on into your hand, then shuffle. Or 3, and tap it, sack it. Search your library for a land, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. That's good. And it's at common. It's a good... It'll help with your non-green decks. I like that.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
We got some lands here. Really don't feel like going over lands tonight.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, and we've gone over a good chunk of the commander stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll have content coming out for a little while, so.
Yeah, we'll go over some shorts for the monocolored stuff. Oh, the last card we're gonna go over. Lightning, Army of One. One in Boros for a 3/2 legendary creature, human soldier. First strike, trample, lifelink, stagger. Whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player until the end of your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it would deal double that damage instead. That's a friend loser right there. You just gotta poke them once with lightning.
Yeah, lightning is literally just a poke 1, double damage for the rest of the turn. Like, this is, for some cards, like for me, how I'm going to be running it in my deck is I'm going to definitely be using it with Tifa, to where we're going to have multiple combats. So now the next combat I'm going to hit you for is a shit ton, and hopefully I can end the game with it.
Yeah, it's great.
Or if you're going to be like an Azorius Spellslinger, or not Azorius,
Is it?
More spell slinging type of thing.
Yeah.
This is just gonna add more to your red power, just to
Yes.
be ridiculous.
All right. I think we mopped up magic for this session. I
Yes,
know
we have.
I know it was really short. It was only like 15, 20 minutes. But
Listen. I'm gonna give you some insider trading here. I'm gonna give you some insider trading here.
go for it.
Womp womp. Okay, that's all I'm gonna have to say.
Womp womp.
Pay
Yes.
attention to pay attention to your shorts. That's why you hit the subscribe button. That's why you hit the notifications and press all instead of just sometimes. You're pressing
Exactly.
all.
Yes. Hit ring the bell. We want you to ring the bell and like
We want you
everything.
to ring the bell and watch everything because we're going to try to do more content. We're going to definitely be giving you more content with Final Fantasy and everything coming around the corner.
Yes. Like
what were you gonna say?
like I said, I was going to start building decks and throwing deck 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 profiles up.
Big
So
bet. Yeah, we got plenty of things going on. So there's a lot of stuff in the woodworks here.
there might be days where there might be a couple weeks where you get a video almost 3 or 4 times in a week because we're just throwing up different deck techs. Because there's several legendary creatures I want to build out of this.
Mm-hmm.
There's mono white. There's Boros. I'm already working on Naya with Cloud. Hell, I might build a Barrett deck. I want to build a Sephiroth deck. So just keep your eyes open. So we've mopped that up. We got predictions for Battleground. So quick break and we'll be back.
Yeah.
I had to catch my breath. Okay, fine. Fuck you too. Okay. Right into it. All right. We got timestamps for the Magic players. If you're here to watch our predictions, cool. If you're clicking off, cool. See you next time. We got Battleground tomorrow night. And we got to punch in our spoilers, our predictions.
Punch in the predictions. But yeah, so let's go through the prediction list. Let's go through the matches. Let's go from the bottom up.
Okay.
Let's go from Hank and Tank and Josh Briggs versus the Calling in a 6-man tag team match.
All right. I got Hank and Tank and Josh Briggs. Hank and Tank have been on the rise ever since WrestleMania weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're green, but Shawn Michaels is liking them enough to give them that push.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. And I'm not playing devil's advocate here. I am picking the Calling just because they need the win, I think, more than Hank and Tank. I think Hank and Tank can take the loss here, and I think they'll be fine. I don't see any issue with them taking it.
I'm saying if Hank and Tank and Josh Briggs lose, I think Josh Briggs is in there to take the pin.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. Because that he's just there to fucking you're the lowest man on the totem pole here. You're here to take the pin for these guys, so they can lose, but not be the ones that take the pin. Obviously,
make them not look weak. Kind of like last night when it was Julia, Charlotte, and Zelina in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. I text Trig. I'm like, Zelina's only in this match to take the pin.
And were you right?
I was fucking right. The things they do to ruin mid card champions is deplorable. I'm sorry. All right. Tony D versus Stacks. Who you got?
Tony D versus Stacks. I'm not a big Tony D'Angelo guy.
Neither am I. But
Give me Stacks.
I see somebody in the family coming to help Tony.
Or could it be someone in the family
To come in.
coming to turn on Tony?
Yeah, I think
Again.
I think this is the PLE that you overtake the points.
I think I might be taking the points here.
Yeah. I got Tony, you got Stacks. Soldaruka versus Kalani Jordan.
Honestly, I'm going to be looking forward to this match 1,000%.
I don't know what you mean by turn one.
Turn one.
Is that Kalani?
No.
Oh, Soldaruka.
Give me a turn one Solruka.
Oh, I got you. I get you.
You get it. You get it now. You get it now. Yeah, give me a turn one Solruka. I think she's got. I think it's going to be a good match. Don't get me wrong. Her and Kalani are going to put on a fucking banger. But Solruka's retaining easily.
And then it looks like we are in the same boat for the TNA World Championship.
Yeah, I think we are I think we're both in the same boat in this one because I love. You have the sheet pulled up, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell them what I put in there?
Trig don't believe in Joe Hendry.
But I have him winning.
But he has him winning because I think TNA said you guys use our champion, but they cannot lose.
Yeah, I think that's because that happened to Moose.
Mm-hmm.
Or Moose fucking on a bang. Who did he fight? Who was in that match? It was a banger.
It was Obafemi.
He went over Oba. Jesus.
No. It was for the NXT championship. So
no, the one where he put. Who did he? Now it's gonna kill me now. Who did he fight? I think it was either Trick Williams or somebody. No, I think it was Oba for the TNA title.
I thought it was.
No.
I thought it was for the NXT championship.
Well, he beat him in that one.
We'll have to look that up.
I'll do that right now while I'm looking. I'll look that up. But yeah, no, I think I do agree with you on that one. I do think TNA has them on a.
Yeah, you can use our champions, but they cannot lose their championships on an NXT show to one of your guys.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking up I have the Moose matches pulled up right now. Oh yeah, no, it was Moose versus Lexus King. And Moose beat him.
Oh yeah.
For the X Division title. And then they had Moose versus Oba for Roadblock. And Oba won.
Yeah, I think that was for the NXT championship.
Yes, that was for the NXT title.
All right. Speaking of Obafemi versus Miles Bourne, Randy Orton from Wish. Don't get me wrong. I think Miles Bourne has it one day.
Just not tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah, just not tomorrow night. He has the build of a world champion. Yes, he's deaf and he has a speech impediment. But that doesn't take anything away from his in-ring skill. It might take away from his mic skills. But that's what they got people like Paul Heyman for.
People that can talk for him.
Exactly. I like Miles Bourne, but I see Oba. I don't see him beating Oba. If he does,
no, Oba is fucking awesome, man.
If he does, it's a complete and utter fluke.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is not gonna be a roll up situation. This is a straight up like Oba is literally going to fucking.
What if? Because the last couple of weeks that I've watched NXT, Charlie Dempsey's kind of been acting more like his father, being more standoffish. I would I
Mm-hmm.
would say. So I'm thinking he's going to turn on Miles Bourne, kind of like William Regal did to Tajiri.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know that's a bad comparison,
Jesus Christ.
but Tajiri. But if you go back, Tajiri was not bad in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He had some devastating kicks, like Shinsuke does. Now, what we think is the main event of the night, La Primera, the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Vaquer versus Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Grace. I hate, hate doing this. I think Stephanie's getting called up soon. Okay? It's the only
Mm-hmm.
reason I picked Jordan Grace.
I have one thing to say and one thing only.
Yes, I want to feel the Diablo.
Do you want to feel the Diablo? God. Just we already know. I don't have to fucking say shit.
Yeah,
We already know who I'm picking.
Trig is a simp.
Unequivocally.
Trig is a simp for Stephanie Vaquer.
Easily.
110%.
100%.
But yeah, those are our picks. I got Jordan, Oba, Joe, Solaruka, Tony D'Angelo, Hank Tank, and Josh. Trig has Stephanie, Oba, Joe, Solaruka, Stacks, and the Culling. One of us is
Oh
pulling
yeah.
ahead in points.
Do we have the full total amount or no?
Oh, give me just a moment. I can pull it
That's
up.
a big thing. I don't because when are we ending this at SummerSlam?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's going to be the big determiner. If
Oh, excuse me. Points for wrestling. Currently, we are both tied at 13.
oh god, yeah, no, this is going to definitely set us apart.
Here, I'll even give you permissions to do this one.
I was gonna say yeah, send me that one so I can.
That one's through my actual my
I'm setting
primary
this right now, dude.
my primary email.
Yeah, just let me know because it's access denied. Okay, let me know.
It should be.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This is tied. I love it.
It's so close, dude.
Did we?
Oh
Oh, let's see.
shit.
Did we? Oh, I got you. Boom.
All right.
But yeah, I
tell
think
us
we got everything for this.
tell us who you want to tell us who you think's gonna be right in the comments. This will be up the morning of Battleground.
The morning of battleground. Un
So
vaso con caca.
actually, we literally have 55 minutes till the morning of Battleground. So I might stay
It'll
up
be.
for that.
It'll be.
I might stay
It'll
up and
be the
edit.
day of.
We got a late start this week recording because with me working at the shop and Trig's week being Trig's week,
Yeah.
we will
yeah.
we will have it up for you guys prior.
We'll get this going for y'all.
We'll have it up prior to Battleground. But yeah, um, if you, okay, question of the night:
All right, hit me with it.
If you could have two planeswalkers, male or female, does not matter, in a wrestling ring, what two planeswalkers would you have? Or four planeswalkers if you wanted to be a
Tag team?
tag team match, yes.
Okay, hear me out. Give me Gideon versus fucking a Johnny.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Give me two. Give me a slobber knocker. Just put them in a wrestling ring and just let them fucking go at it. I love how it did not take me that long.
Right?
Because I was
Yeah.
just like a Johnny and a who, and then Gideon, bro. Gideon, that'd be disgusting.
No magic powers or nothing. Just hand to hand combat.
I know, just hand to hand. Those two hand to hand would just be disgusting.
Okay. I know this sets us back to the ruthless aggression era. But a BMP match between Elspeth and Liliana.
Ooh. Hey, I'd pay to see it.
Make it a tag match and throw Nissa. Make it Nissa and Chandra versus Elspeth and Lily.
Yeah.
With a special guest referee, Narset.
Yes. Yeah. Just fucking give me my plankton fucking just the plankton, yes. Give me all of it.
Okay, well you know my beach girl planeswalker Matt, right? You've seen it. I no longer have that.
Why is that?
$35 in store credit and a Funko Pop.
Jesus Christ. That store credit do be hitting.
Mythic wanted it, so I'm like, bet.
Give me $35.
And I told him it would cost me like $50, so he wanted it that bad, so I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, I think we have mopped up our predictions. You have a random ass question for me tonight?
No, I do not. Unfortunately, I don't have one today.
Well, shit. Here,
Yeah, well, fuck me. I don't know.
maybe I can come up with one off the dome right quick for both of us.
If not, I'm good. I think we got it.
Well, I was gonna say top 4 best modern champions in wrestling in general.
In general, okay.
On the men's side, because we all know we all know who your top 4 is going to be. If I said women, it's going to be Stephanie Vacquier, Stephanie Vacquier, Stephanie Vacquier, and Stephanie Vacquier.
Stephanie Vacquier. Yes, all of it. No, obviously, if we're going all of it.
So that includes that
includes all of it.
WWE, AEW, AAA, New Japan, ROH, GCW.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever the fuck Matt Cardona decides to wrestle that this week.
Yeah, let me get obviously first one off the board. Roman Reigns.
The GOAT.
Give me the bloodline run. Give me that one. That's the first one.
I'll agree with that one.
Give me that one. Next one. Let me get Jon Moxley's COVID run.
Yes. He kept that company afloat.
Yes, that COVID run was fucking unbelievable. So if you don't agree with that one, there's something wrong with you because that COVID run was disgusting.
Who beat him? Was it Hangman?
I think Kenny beat him.
I thought it was Hangman because I thought he beat Kenny. No,
I think it was Kenny.
Okay, yeah, Kenny beat him, and that's when he became the cleaner again and won like all the belts in like TNA and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, I think it was Kenny. Yeah, I want to say Kenny beat him in that one. I could be wrong,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go Kenny on that, or go COVID Moxley run.
Okay.
Um,
2 members of the Shield.
let me get. No, I'm kidding. No Seth Rollins. No Seth Rollins runs here. None of that. None of that bullshit. Although I did get two Shield members, but those runs were memorable.
Yes.
So you can't tell me I'm wrong for those.
I agree. Those two kept the COVID era of wrestling alive.
Let me get. We're going how like current day, or how far back can I go?
2015.
2015.
That gives us a
Okay,
10-year gap. That gives us a 10-year gap.
10-year gap. Okay, let me go with. Let me go with Cody Rhodes.
This current run?
The current run was good. He finished the story.
Then he lost to Cena.
And the run was then lost to Cena. I was gonna give it to Cena, but I was like, no. I don't want to give Mr. 17 his flowers just yet. Although I would. But
I totally would too. I just hate heel.
I love heel Cena. It's the fucking best.
I was hoping, okay, hear me out. I was hoping it would have been a better heel run. Like, he's too whiny as a heel. But
isn't that the best part of it though?
He could have changed his music.
Like he said, I'm not changing my music for you. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. You're getting what you get.
Well, I get that. But he could have not given us a new theme song. He could have just broke something out of the vault.
Oh, you wanted him to go to the Thugonomics is what I'm getting at.
Bingo.
But no.
All right, that's 3. Roman.
That's 3.
John, Cody.
Roman, John, Cody, and then let me get. Oh God, who would I have as my fucking 4? See, that's the tough one. If we only have a few times. Let me get. I need to get somebody that actually.
I can pull the Stephanie Vecchio card on my end.
Kenny Omega, Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega.
I could do that, but I'm not going to.
See, that's a tough one. I want to say Kenny, but I also don't think Kenny's title run was all that great.
I agree, but his title runs in New Japan.
Those were fantastic. Just trying to think. I'm trying to think of somebody else outside of the Fed and out of AEW.
You know, you could always go with woo woo.
I was. Let me get Obafemi's NXT title run right now.
I'll take it. I will take it.
Because I'm enjoying it. It's a really good run on NXT right now. It's like I said, NXT to me right now is probably the best product out of all 3 of them. Out of all 3 of the WWE shows, NXT, Raw, and SmackDown, in that order.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. But since we're going back to 2015-ish, I gotta look one quick thing up. When was that match? I gotta look up Mr. Number 14. Okay, that was back in 2013. Okay, I'm not even gonna count that. Okay, so because I did not like his COVID era run because it was too damn short.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to give it to Roman and John, for sure. Those.
Mm-hmm.
I will give it to Kenny. New Japan runs. because Kenny Kenny back in New Japan was amazing because I went back and watched a bunch of his matches. Like, uh, what's his face? When he Rainmaker, what's his name? Okada?
Kazuchika Okada.
Okay. Yeah. Their matches are just fucking phenomenal. Those two know how to work together, make art. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go completely left field for you. Daniel
Hit me
Bryan.
with it. Which one?
Eco Daniel Bryan.
Oh, it is off. That is off the beaten path. I like it.
Reason being, I didn't see him ever going heel again because of the kids and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But him as a heel and Kofi dethroning him at Mania was amazing.
Big facts.
But I will give a runner up and say MJF.
I was gonna say MJF too, but I was like,
He can be your runner up.
I would put him
Your
in the honorable mentions.
Yeah. Honorable mentions is MJF. I will put Seth in the honorable mentions for his 11-month run as World Heavyweight Champion. Jey Uso still hasn't done much to earn that praise for me from winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Don't get me wrong, I love Jey, but I don't think he was ready for the top of the card.
Mm-hmm.
He is charismatic. He loves the fans. His entrance includes coming out through the fans. He's getting there, but he's not at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're recording this the night of Saturday Night Main Event. Do you care about spoilers?
I don't care.
Okay. Cena came out and started beating the fuck out of him after a ref bump. Okay? Like, choking him with the towel and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Cody's music hit. And it looked like John Cena shit his pants. Cody laid into him, did the whole boom, 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 drop, pop, and then hit him with the crossroads. And then Logan Paul gets in the ring and tries to swing at Cody with his titanium fist or whatever he fucking calls it. Cody dodges that and Jey hits him with the spear. Cody dips out the ring. Here comes the ref. 1, 2, 3. Cody grabs the mic, says, "Money in the Bank." John Cena and Dipshit versus the American Nightmare and the King of Yeet.
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul's only in that match to take the pin.
Oh yeah, 1000%. And to carry Cena's side of the match.
Right. Because he can get beat up. Nobody gives a shit if he gets hurt. He's a YouTuber.
Yeah. You hurt Cena, you're fucking up the fucking business plan there, bud.
Yeah. But I see closer to the end of Cena's run him turning back into a face. And fighting Roman and losing to Roman.
Didn't he lose to Roman on the back in the day?
I don't remember. Oh well, when they had their little feud, like
At Backlash that one time?
Yeah, I think it was Backlash. Where John Cena like killed him in a fucking promo.
Mm-hmm.
Like verbally killed him,
Yeah.
unalived him. Sorry, YouTube. Uh, or saying worse things than killed. But yeah, where Kurt Angle was still the fucking GM. According to them, he sucks too. But yeah. Okay, well, we got our questions. We got our side tangent at the end. So it really wasn't a side tangent. Something cool I've been doing is I've been getting into the Pokemon TCG. I've been playing on my computers and my phone. Cause Mythics Only is primarily a Pokemon store. So might as well learn to play the game that we're trying to sell. Right?
Yep.
I might be leaving the shop this week on Friday with 3 decks, or 2 decks.
Jesus Christ.
But it's not like I ain't got the store credit to just pick them up.
Yeah.
Because the boys are wanting, one of my boys is wanting a dark deck. So he's working on that. The other one's wanting a deck around Iron Valiant, which is the Gardevoir Gallade Future Fusion thing. I initially wanted a Skeleturge deck. I'm still gonna work on that on my own time, figure out what I need. But I might be getting the best Gen 1 starter for a deck. Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, y'all can smite me in the comments, but you all know I'm right. And I did get a PSA 9, or not PSA, CGC 9 Japanese Pikachu VMAX slab today off of Mythics Whatnot stream. Follow Mythics Only on Whatnot. Get some cool Pokemon cards if you're into that.
Link in the description.
Even if you're not, go check it out. Join. Maybe buy something that you think is cool. Trig here. He joined. Like, I'm sitting there with him at the stream. He looks over at me. Is that Trig? Yeah. He's like, what's up, Trig?
I know, nobody was expecting that one.
I wasn't, because I saw your name pop up on the Trig join. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, what the fuck? You joined the stream?
And then Trig proceeded to get like 3 cards. He sniped me on one.
Hell yeah.
You got me on the Knackley.
I know, I was surprised. I was just like, ooh, it's shiny. That's the only reason I bought it. It's a full art and it's shiny. And that's legitimately my reasoning behind it. I didn't go like, oh, I play